Hello, my name is Sarah Vahey, and today I'll be discussing with you the need for financial education in our schools today. In 2012, a study was conducted involving 30,000 students from 18 different countries. This study showed that 1 in 6 students from the United States failed a baseline financial literacy test. The reason behind these low scores in the United States is because of the lack of financial education required in our country. According to an article by Shelley Schwartz from CNBC, only 20 states in the United States require some sort of economic class to pass high school. According to another article from CNBC, 41% of adults graded their knowledge on personal finance, and most came up with a C or a D. These facts are to show you that children of the United States are falling behind in financial education, and the more this number drops, the more this could hurt the financial state of our country. This issue can be avoided by requiring some sort of financial education in schools. While in elementary school, we were put in a program called Junior Achievement. During this program, we learned very basic skills in managing money and how to write checks and deposit slips. In high school, I had to take a class in personal finance that taught me how to manage my money, start a bank account, and even balance a checkbook. This class is very beneficial to me, and I still use a lot of what I learned in that class today. I never realized how many people do not know how to do these basic skills until I started my job as a bank teller. I see young people who lack these basic skills in saving money, and this is why I feel so strongly about this subject. Today, I will list the problems that young people could face today in regarding finances. Then, as I list each problem, I will give you reasons as to why financial literacy is so important for the future of our children and our country. My main point will be to inform you on why financial education requirement is a necessary step for the United States because it will better prepare our children for the problems they may face in the expensive world we live in today. Before, money was a much more private matter. People didn't really discuss things like this. Teachers may have advised children on how to spend the small amount of allowance they may have received, but now children are earning up to $25 a week, allowing a lot more room for spending. In an article published by Kelly Walsh, he says the only way to give our children a fighting chance is to teach financial literacy in schools. And with recent recessions and economic unrest in the United States, this will be very important for our future. They need to be prepared, and he lists 10 reasons on problems children could face. Children simply do not know enough, first and foremost. Studies conducted by Jumpstart Coalition of Personal Finance Literacy and the National Longitudinal Survey of Youth show that people don't know how to save money, they don't know what interest rates are, and credit cards are unknown. As previously stated, children are earning more money at a younger age. This leads to the fact that they also have greater temptations. It is also easier to buy things now. Online shopping is so popular, and now they have a whole shopping world at their fingertips. If taught to save at a young age, they might not be as tempted. Young people today have more debt options and more debt in general. In 2008, there were 53,000 students who opened credit cards, according to a report from the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve also showed that half of college students between 18 and 25 have up to 3 or 4 credit cards by the time they graduate. Also, students today face a much higher student loan debt. And with a financial literacy background, they may be better at managing their money and better prepared for this. People are also going bankrupt at a younger age. In USA Today in 2001 conducted a study, and this showed that 1 in 5 people between the ages of 18 and 25 declare bankruptcy. This is caused by accumulated debt, which is caused by spending and not saving, which would be taught in financial education classes. As young as 15, you can already be heading down the road to bankruptcy. Young people are also establishing themselves later. They're taking longer than the average 4 years of college. If taught the importance of saving and start spending, they may be able to get done faster and be more motivated. And it may incline them to start saving younger. Being taught the benefits of investing their money, it can show them the potential of seeing their money grow and prosper. And this may motivate them and excite them that their money can grow this much. This will also encourage them to avoid taking their time in college. The longer you stay, the more debt you will accumulate. And one of the other points was, you can't rely on the government. You won't receive as much as our parents did. They need to be taught about the importance of IRAs at a young age very soon. The earlier you start saving, the more money you have for retirement. The last point was, it is often only higher income schools that have financial literacy programs. A survey conducted by Jumpstart Coalition shows that white, male, well-off and educated families are most financially literate. A separate study done by the National Longitudinal Survey of Youth showed financial literacy is directed towards upper and middle class. This isn't fair because all of us will be faced with important financial decisions at some point in our lives. And an article done by Shelley Schwartz also states that the states that require financial literacy tend to have a lower delinquent percentage. The lack of financial education is felt all over the world. A bank called Commonwealth Bank in Australia announced that they would fund a $40 million investment in a financial literacy program. The CEO of this bank, Ralph Norris, said, "While Australia is a country that has navigated well through the global financial crisis, one of the lessons we have learned is that everyone needs a good basic understanding of money management." And he couldn't be more correct. So today, I want you to take from this is that we need financial education in our schools to better prosper. I went over problems that people can face and why the children need these financial education in schools. It'll be very important for the future of our country and the future of our children so they can do well. I was educated in this and I could not be more thankful for that. And I hope that we can all fund the nonprofit organizations and support them like Jumpstart Coalition of Personal Finance, because they're working towards a better financial education for students. Thank you.